New game, sandbox, generate. We'll go very large. It's going to take a bit longer to generate, but heck it. Actually, no, I should keep it medium because that's what I'm used to, and it will give me a relative idea of how dangerous the snail is. So, gameplay modifiers. You are invincible from combat damage aside from contact with a snail. Snail moves towards your current location at all times, even when your caseboard is opened. Inspired by a meme, apparently, I've never heard of. But immune to combat damage probably means the game difficulty extreme means nothing at all. Because that applies to how much damage you take from being shot, beaten, etc. But if I'm immune to that, I should just be able to walk in and trigger any alarm at any point. I don't know if this difficulty also applies to fall damage, because fall damage might be considered different than combat damage. Then there's also drowning, which I'm assuming is just drowning. A duration trigger of being in the water for so long. We'll keep all effects on. Difficulty speeds up the snail. That might be a thing too. We'll have to test it. Yeah, we've got no specific goals other than see what the hell this snail actually does to us. And keep the kitty satisfied, as she is currently napping on the chair beside me. Being too gosh darn cute. Yeah. So since I start out with 0 money, I'm thinking of just jumping off of a building immediately to test the fall damage, because there will be 0 hospital fee. I also need to find this snail and see what it looks like, because if it's teeny tiny, impossible to see, that's just going to be random instant death, and I would hate that. If it's like Gary-sized snail, Gary compared to SpongeBob, that would be more realistic. Being chased around by a milk crate, basically. That would be a good size for it. Enough to see it, but small enough you can miss if you're not looking for it. And I'm assuming it's going to trap me in some rooms, and I'm going to have to try and jump over walls and shit to get away from it. Barging indoors will become very useful. Weapons will become useful. If it's started out nearby, it's too small for me to see. So we're going to get jump scared at some point. Immune to combat damage, though, should mean I can just pick up all of this stuff fine. Oh, they can still wound me. Which means I can bleed. Those are just vials and cola. Okay. So if I drop the aggro, I get to keep these items. Fuck, it is tiny. That is so small. It's fairly slow on extreme, so that's good. I don't think that green light is enough, though. Especially not at a distance. And depending on the loading, it might not even appear till I get on it. These items are considered mine now. Does the inventory... It still moves while I'm in the inventory, even though people are frozen. I thought it said caseboard, but it's all time stop aside from the escape menu. It moved away from me. So this is random path as well. Let's touch it. So it's a tripping hazard. Escar, go home. Until it arrives in the hospital with you, but I don't think it could clear the room. Like if I died in one room and it was here as well, I think I would respawn in a different hospital ward and it wouldn't be able to cross the hall in time. Fall damage. Negligible. Two floors. Normally death. Still hurts, because we went black and white. Okay. Orchid. I don't know which one that's for, but that's our passcode for one of the funnies. Evidence collection, humiliation, business concern. I just want to get us some sync discs, because I have a couple vials. $7654. No, ignore that. I don't know if it can do doors. Let's find out. Hey, you, come here. I can see you through this one. That seemed to teleport here, because that was not in the area when I went into that building. There's the orchid there and the gun up there. Maybe it just screwed up the exact placement. Maybe that's why I'm seeing blank things with no clue. I'm assuming it can open doors. It phases through doors. Does it go through walls? It goes around walls. Okay. So it does have some limits. Movable collision it can probably go through then. The question is, does it teleport? Because I just ran pretty far away from it there, and it should take like 5 minutes to get here. V-Love, we like that. Do you know about coal? Near another clue in Fair Street. Tiny street. Neat. Did not catch up that quickly. It could easily ruin a Tailwind Acquire or kidnapping case, especially the kidnapping one, because you have to camp the briefcase to track him backwards. Orchid and Rouge. I need pawn shop. I have to be quick with all this map finding as well. Presumably shop menus too. I'm immune to damage, Lamau. They could probably still make me bleed, right? Santos building. 178, head of HR, 17th floor. Okay. I need to be aware of small green dots on the ground. But I should be fast enough, it's entirely irrelevant. Inventory upgrades will be huge, so we can carry bandages and splints. Those are the two big items we need. Bandages to stop bleeding, because that will actually kill us outside of combat damage, and splints so we can keep running. Thanks. I made it easy. Aw, they has flowers. Hello? Cartographer. Don't really need that. This would give us the max V-Love. To instantly remove any debuff it gives us. Although inventory capacity... Oh, fuck. Beauty. And... Shit. We're gonna have to come back here. You know what? Take it. We have to come back here anyways. That get to stay here thing lasts for a while, so we need to go to Sync Clinic, jab all this stuff into our skin. Oh, it's at this building. Neat. I wonder if it goes directly up elevators or if it takes the stairwell. Because this is a moving object, it should be able to go through like a doorway. If it gets in the elevator shaft when you're trapped in it, you have no warning. You would just instantly die. If you're stopped on a floor and it walks through the door, that's one thing. But if it can just climb the cable like a rat, that would be terrible. I'm assuming it doesn't stop in this menu either. Inventory capacity, install, install, install. Free info. Explore new locations, because we're at the start. Inventory capacity. Excellent. I imagine it simply tracks your position and moves vaguely towards it on a semi-random path. Like 50% take a step towards you, 25% turn left, 25% turn right. It just keeps doing that. I can totally move my avatar sideways. Doot. Thanks for sleeping on the job. I don't care about frame. Turning on the actual lights would wake him up. Turning on the computer would wake him up. I just need a passcode. That's a hearing aid. Although if your hearing aid's off, you might not hear these things. Get the years of birth. That might be the safe code. Then we'll try sequentials. 1943, 1945. Easy, easy. Year of birth. Neat. But the item we're looking for is not here. We know the location of the person. Lejong. Head of HR. Workplaces, question mark. Sure. One copy of this, it says, the other it doesn't. Revenue Tree Sons. I have 2 vials. More likely to share information. I also have 2 diamonds. Pawn shop just outside. I want to counter the V-Love before I upgrade the Beauty. Because the V-Love has bigger debuffs and unlocks more information. And completing this quest will give us... Quest job will give us the love. So we'll just total enter those for now, because we have the bonus 2 inventory slots, so we can just reserve those for upgrades. You just got here. If I go up a floor, do you use the elevator or the stairs? Because I should be able to see you on the cable if you're using that. If you're going directly through the floor, I won't see that. It's on the stairs. Okay. I'm assuming it can still come into the elevator, though. Should I be standing on it with nothing? So it'll more be a I forget that it exists and get jump scared by it than anything else. Hey, what's your passcode? 2361. That's not gonna be it. Tried. 8422. Envelope. Correct. Okay, updated the quest so we know it's the right one. Eating nudes and having trouble typing. Hell yeah. Did say throw in the sea, right? Yes. Phone call. Go put my hand under a doorway and say, hey, I did it. So the real problem would occur if I have several jobs in the same location. If I'm constantly jumping between locations, this seems pretty damn safe. And even slightly easier, in a way. I think this would be a fair incentive modifier. Because it lets us get even stupider. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, beauty. Or V-love, whatever. Excuse me. There's your safe. I don't see a code. Rat Snail Chaos? It could be, yeah. I could truly test if it can climb walls. 7654, right? Nothing. Sync clinic. Here. Nine one. Why do these places have nothing in them? I can't rob you if you're broke, damn it. Oh, we should keep track of the total number of jobs I have completed as well. Just so I can see what it actually requires for retirement. That's one side job. Easy arrest. Another arrest. That'll be 3 jobs. These are both just money. I have diamonds to sell. I don't think the pawn sells cuffs. We don't care about actually getting money, so I'm just gonna get enough lockpicks to not care about it. Pawn shop, center right top. Been playing the Oblivion remaster, so I'm just leveling athletics right now, don't worry about it. Alright, 2k from diamonds. Could be worse. Did I go into your room yet? I don't think so. How do these people have nothing? Six, 4, 2, 7. There we go. Tons of money. I need to see if it can go into a house that I own as well, because that's supposed to be a safe zone. But I imagine it could, which would lead you to possibly a soft lock, because at a certain social credit level, the amount of, or when you get downed, you revive in your own apartment. And if it's there killing you in your apartment and you revive in your apartment, you don't have a choice, you just death loop. Or is that the Spartan Insurance? That might have been Spartan Insurance. Instead of credit level. I'll need to try and get that if I can. That's not what I need. This is what I need. For Mao. Zamao. Goody Terrace. You're a goody. Goody Terra. Ever the sleepy bun. Spartan Insurance. Hell yeah. I do partially think that my getting better at this game, unfortunately, has to do with ending one of my medications. It was for migraines, but it wasn't always working, so we decided to get off it. But it also made me very tired at night, and it just forced a shutdown on the brain, basically. So I am no longer as debuffed as I used to be, which might be why I'm making connections faster and actually responding to things as well. Don't worry about it. What am I looking for here? Arrest this person. I need to figure out whomst. Rude. Oh fuck, those can bleed. I forgot about the whole bleeding thing. Landlord. Employment. Dirty cantina. You wouldn't happen to have bandages, would you? Birth control doesn't help. Color's already fading because I am bleeding everywhere. Of course, no bandages. Guess I could have stolen some food and healed myself a bit to survive the bleeding, but we should be fine. We're out of here. Of course, I didn't set my destination either. I'm assuming that running also speeds up the death. Sync clinic wouldn't sell anything. Map. Health station. Oh, we're running right by the town hall. I should just start keeping a set on me, because that's going to happen again. I'm getting greedy. Do you sell food? Fries, good. I'm surprised no major crime has happened yet. Which means it's somebody who died in a location that is not obvious. Unknown citizen. That's not the name of who we need. So I'm looking for somebody who's not at work or in the kitchen. Of course, the faces are in there. No, you're not. Well, I'm the head chef. That's neat. Trying to get out. Door. Ah. Thank you. You said they're here right now, but where? 4 sinks and 1 toilet? This is the worst bar ever. I could understand if it was 4 toilets and 1 sink. It would be annoying having 1 sink, but you could make it work. Found him. Now to not run over the snail on my way out. If we're lucky, it climbed a few floors and has time getting out of here too. If we're unlucky, it clips me through the wall and I die. If we're very unlucky, it's right on the other side of one of these doors as I step through it and die. Ah! Excuse me. Neat. No reward. Close it. No reward. Spartan. Call a funny number. What was this job? Theft. Okay. They're gonna call me to a place with a briefcase. I pick up the briefcase and go on. Works for me. Blank. Fuck. So I can't do this case. Because it just told me to meet them nowhere. Unfortunate. I've already got the V-Love. There's another Spartan. She bought a street grill. If I really was worried about this, I could turn off the bleeding debuff and be actually immortal. But that sounds like cheating. Rests are generally easy. Maybe I should do ones that I don't find easy. That also seems like cheating. Who's our target? Unknown. I've been here already. Age 30. 35. Okay, I didn't fully go through it. That's the one I opened the safe and ran away from. And we got lucky that it actually was the first envelope because they're putting another envelope in that same place. But it means we have the safe codes to get in automatically. I just realized we're still bruised. I wonder if that's infinite. Is there a garbage can in the bathroom? Yes. Don't worry about it. Of course, they're closed now. Sorry, after 5? Dang, we were dead for a while. You know what? I bought a ton of picks. Murder in the hospital. Interesting. And that's right in Town Hall, so they'll be on it immediately. You know what? I'm gonna take you out too. I bought a ton of picks. We don't need to care about this safety right now. There's probably some valuables in here as well, so we can just buy more picks. Taking you out? Hell yeah. Don't necessarily need the briefcase either. Well, fuck. We made it. I don't know why a random person walked in, but that's annoying. At 6:16. The place closes at 5. What the hell prompted them to come back at 6:15? I don't need to care about the bruise. Pie! It's pie flavored. And leaves no wrapper. We are very wet, so we will almost guaranteed fall now. The fact that I haven't seen the snail lately means it's roughly in the middle of everywhere. Murder case. City Hall. Hey, Hey, Tasty Stin, how you doing? Apologies if I read that wrong. Merciless Marksman. Sniper. Okay. Where is Lavender Ward? Is that actually here? It is. They got sniped in the top floor of the town hall. That is kind of nuts. I'm doing alright. We having silly times up in here. That's where they died. Camera's in the other room. Sniper came directly across, so likely that far one there. Here. I don't think it could be down lower, but it could be. Yep. Wasn't me. Full name of the killer, identify... I can't get the fingerprints or photographic evidence because they were never actually here. Where did they live? Here. I should go there. I've never played with the snail mode before, so... It's interesting how we just have jump scares available to us at any point. So I'm trying as many silly things as I wouldn't normally do. Knowing we can't die to combat damage is making me play a lot stupider. But also, I can still get shot or stabbed and bleed out. So it's not like I'm immortal aside from the snail to combat. I just need to play differently because of it. But we jacked up our inventory so we can just carry bandages with us, and when we're in safety, heal up, and we're good. I need to get the faster lockpicking one. This room seems unusually vacant for where that lined up to be. Which means down a floor, because it was the bottom of the window? Question mark? Cross it. Of course, it's a more secure door. The other one used Haft. Also, not vacant. HR admin, I like a camera. Pistol ammo, 6195. This might not be it as well, which would be silly. Oh, snob. Yup. Yup. That's their target list. just not here right now. Murder weapon and arrest. We're not going to get fingerprints or evidence. Yep. Confirmed murder. Okay. Any tools I can use? Paradoxal. I think that's everything we need here. We got a free camera, which is nice. Still bandages, cuffs. Watching for Snail. We have not seen it in a long time, so I have absolutely no clue where it is. Right there. Okay. I need to update to the correct location. This person works at Cost Effective Limited. Luckily the snail is slow, so I can be within sight of it in my menu. If it was faster or took a more direct path, I would be worried. But we're good. Oh, 108. I don't need that. Do not pick up the envelope. Excellent. We love free shit. This person is not here, though, which means we have no clue where they are. Chidik. Sam Street, 715. That's now-ish. Where is Sam? Curry Grove Hotel. Did they go home? I know it's not a real-time instant location giver. I already lost the hotel. This one? No. I've lost myself. I don't know why I'm trying to avoid the map. I've been doing that in games a lot lately. That's when they were last seen at Sam Street, okay. Should be looking for somebody with light hair. This goddamn city. I agree. The hotel again. Light hair, like white, silver, pink. Santos building. They're probably on their way home. Sour Street, that's hours ago. You did not see them. Ground floor lobby 7:30. Okay, so they've gone home now. First floor. Second floor. Hi, you. Alright, plan B. Get a door to the face. I tried to pay you to let me in. Yeah, shut up. Where was your target list? This one. Murder weapon here. It doesn't place you at the scene, but it places intent on you with the weapon and everything else, so we'll just go with that. It's gonna fail regardless, so may as well attempt something to see if anything changes. I already forget how many jobs we've done. Was that 3 side jobs and now a major? Major's 500. I think the side are 250, so it's double. There's the theft, arrest. We picked up another arrest, theft, arrest, but we didn't actually complete these yet, right? Because we saw the Spartan Insurance, we started, but didn't actually get in to find who the 30-year-old that works here is. I just need to open the door and touch the freaking pictures. That'll tell me who's 30, because I can identify people off of their appearance. Forgot I had that. Heh, you fell. Apparently the snail was there. Did not even see a glimmer of green. This probably costs a lot too because we're detained. 1800, and because we're resting a while, it keeps advancing during this time. I don't know if it can find us in the hospital. It literally was under the bed waiting. Okay, so you don't instantly death loop. You just have to immediately move. Good to know. Testing is being had. Sucks we lost money, but yeah, not a priority for this run. Because it's not a run. We just test and fast. Almost 10 o'clock. Okay, not bad. I could go for some chips. Is my only clue 30-year-old? Short black hair. Okay. Black hair, 26. Short black, 30. $33. That's not short, and also not 30. Okay. So you're trying to steal from the person who works here. Yes, we know that. They re-enabled this. Rude. Once I get to the other corner, I shut off the other camera because that's what screwed us last time. I was trying to get to it when somebody walked in and started turning on lights. But if I already have these off, it's easier to hide from a person. Can't get on this. That did not do what I thought it should. God, I hate chairs. The put down button is throwing them. Stop looking at me. Thank you. Of course, now they're stacked, so I can't... Thank you. That was annoying. Okay, so... recover our expenses. We're looking for an envelope, and also the glow of a snail because that took an unfortunately long time. Oh, person's name, Islan Ballard. Nameplates. Where's your nameplate? Where's your nameplate? You can sabotage it while it's looking at you. Wait, if it didn't kill me while I'm in bed, does that mean standing on furniture makes me immune? Is it a floor-bound snail? One more cabinet I missed. Gosh darn it. Zaya Ballard, company director, sit in the main office. I am looking in the wrong places, but we looked in here and there was nothing. Which means it's back in their house, I guess? Didn't we go there already, though? I don't have the address. Did I? No. Phone book, not here. Water cup. Of course I can't. There we go. Snail should be in this building somewhere. Because that took a while. Phone. BI. 1301 Terrace. Didn't actually get anything out of that aside from an upgrade I immediately jabbed myself with, so we didn't even get money back. But that upgrade made us more beautiful, so we can save money on bribes, because they're more likely to accept a lower tier. Because we've already canceled out the V-Love debuff, and now we have the beauty on top of that, so it's just positive interactions at this point. I don't think I have the permissions to get in here yet. I don't even have to worry about it. We've not been here yet, so we might get permission. Sorry, Kenya. I'm here to murder your partner. I mean, steal from them. I see you have a gun. It would be a shame if somebody were to use that against you. Heat pack, counters cold. Passive money, we love that. Nothing else in there. Nothing in there. Bedroom seems like a good place to look. Lots of drawers and cupboards. Got it. This must be their spare bedroom because there's not even the file cabinet in there. Bathroom. I thought that said retinal floss for a second. Holy shit, that's terrifying. I don't need money. Why am I taking rings? Ooh, splint. Briefcase will sell for less than the ring. Yes. Sonic don't need no rings. He's super. I should look for the black market. Pawn is still open for another half hour. I should blitz that, I guess. It's right there. Consume your rings, I tell you what. What? Don't worry about it. sell ring for 72. I don't have anything to sell. I have a full inventory. Lamau. Villa Street. I was correct in saying that the ring sold for more than the briefcase, though. We got an extra 20 freaking monies. Cows. Crows, not cows. This one gives the insurance, so we need to pick that up from wherever they decide to drop it. And then we can go upgrade ourselves with the 2 discs. I didn't know I could walk on this. That's kind of funny. I think that's 3 jobs in a major case. 604. Goody. Back to Goody. That was less than a floor drop. Why did that hurt me so much? Which box did it say? 604. The way that most objects pop in, I'm worried about the snail also popping in, but it might have the character priority where it always draws rather than waiting for scenery pop in. There it is. Now, I don't remember which tier of the insurance we wanted. But the fact that it counters death by snail partially is nice. But we actually have to stop and read these. Medical coverage. Half price. Legal. Not lose stolen items. Ooh. Value of up to 500. Oh. Covers costs and credits your account once per day. So we're usually going to have to actually pay more than that. So that is actually worse than this. Because our first incident would have saved us 900 rather than just 100. Hospital free. Love that. Up to $1,000 on items. $10,000 on stolen items. But no, I think we go for the top one. Cut the costs and have to go pick up items again. Passive income, just because fuck specific objectives. We are so goddamn jacked right now. Did I already break into you? Yes. Free bandage up there. I forget what charcoal's for. Do you sell anything interesting? Tenacity. Punches throwing power. Throwing power. Okay. What do you mean fee for stealing a camera? That's my camera I stole already. I have to step into a building and out of it to drop this bounty. Okay, so there's a sync disk upgrade in there. I need it. 6764. As well as Spartan Insurance and Ambassador. I just put both of those in. Literally both of those. Okay. Free medical. On death. Photography, we can do easy. I already have 2 jobs. Waiting. Ambassador, we just did that as well. Okay. Back to the Goody. Nothing but blue eyes, glasses, facial hair. 15th floor A. Santos. Chapman's. Goody. Single room. We can get into it. I will need more cuffs. Oh. I have 2 arrest cases I can pick up too. I hate inventory slots, apparently. V-Love, got V-Love again. Money. Nothing. I like that we didn't see the snail for so long, and then it was just instant death. I barely saw that in time. The ground already has weird shiny effects, so it's hard to make it out. But right there, if I did die, we would have lost nothing but time, because I have the insurance now. I don't know if it would even be preferable to wake up in my own apartment rather than the hospital. The hospital puts me near the weapons locker so I can re-equip. In my own house, I would have to buy a house and a bed and a weapon locker, and then refill. So I'm looking for unknown. Yes, glasses, no facial hair. Blue eyes. Oh. Blue eyes, yes, glasses, no facial hair. Are you my target? I have 2 cuffs. Do you live alone?
My grandpappy, he always said things were better in the olden days. And when it comes to old wheel bourbon, I think
Nothing
he's
in the
right.
display case.
Is cask-aged in genuine French oak for a real true
Gun.
taste of the past.
You do not live alone.
Old wheel bourbon.
Which means we need to identify the other person as well. Somehow. My ears just went pop. I do not appreciate. I don't know if reading through these will give enough for it to auto-lock who's the what's. Okay, so does Nunez. Easy.
What do you know about it? Oh, I'd say it's old enough. 300 years, give or take, dating back to the Empire. You know, it seems like this was popular with the French urban court. Know what it's worth?
Alright, what else you got for me, now that we have a moment? I hear the laundry machine spinning up. I will probably need to take a break to deal with that soon. Because you don't want to leave wet clothes in the washing. Because wet clothes sitting there for a long time gets stinky and gross, and that's bad. The whole point of washing them is to remove the stinky gross. Why are you smart enough to not leave your passcodes out anywhere? What's wrong with you people? Just let me steal from you, you jerks. It's probably at the office. Ugh. How dare they be responsible? Year of birth? Oh, wait. Resolve. Identify. Well, let me click this one. I need the other clicky again. 1930, 1923. Rude. They've got an actual passcode and it's not here. They deserve to be locked up for that. Stinky is a debuff. True. I wonder if the stinky is entirely countered by beauty to leave you at neutral. That'd be silly. The snail's gonna be in this building. I forgot it existed for a minute and I spent a long time in there. If I'm lucky, it's up the stairs. Possibly stinky and beautiful. Just look at me! Ooh, hi! It didn't even make it to the building yet, that's wild. Yeah, I took my yearly shower. Deal with it. I can say that because I've had one this year on the third day. Third day? Second day. What day is it? What year is day? Yeah, 250 and the major was 500. It looks like I need 2 more sides, or a side and a lost and found. Did this have a thing? No, it had money. Black Heights. We haven't been there. Fingerprint eye. Average, high blood pressure, 4th floor. I still have cuffs, and I've got an upgrade vial I didn't jab into my skin. Reach. Yes, improve reach. Thank you. Stop fucking with my crouching. I should be able to reach cameras much easier now. And also just down into cabinets. It's the real reason we like the throwing buff. Did I? I do. Oh, fuck. Floor. Floor. 3 rooms, not bad. Connected. Don't need to worry about shenanigans going back and forth. Because this is the one that can have a split hallway. What? It still did anyways. I just went to the wrong floor, I guess. Blood pressure. Average build, fingerprint eye. J. K. K. J. J. K. So it's not Millie, who's J. Assuming K is the partner. Toby Agner. (1927, 1940). Up from 1. Already got a camera. That's K. Okay, so it's not these people. God damn it. She missed, it's fine. Throwing power, object blocking, something, passive income. Share more info. They won't be able to make it down here, and I have to go to the other side for the thingy anyways. I have full inventory. I guess I didn't fully drop the pursued before entering the building again, so it kept the bounty on me, so this is still a stolen diamond. If I manage to die, it'll drop the diamond. It's weird that the fingerprint isn't on the birth certificate. This isn't that usually when it happens. Three, 4, 9, 1. Two, 9, 2, 2. Ooh, we love that. More inventory. Wait, was that community that gives inventory? That is... Okay, I had been ignoring that, thinking it was useless. My bad. We like community. So I know it's one of these two people. What was my clue? Average high blood pressure. Build is large, so it's not Cassandra. We are looking for Molly Michelle. Hi, Buns. Good Buns. 10 out of 10. Would commit violence for. Black Heights, second floor, 130. This is that building. They should be on their way home, I think? Or were they heading out? Okay, that's you. This was an arrest case, right? Yes. And we shouldn't be perused because I walk the other way around them. I dodged the snail! In the door! Let's go! Good to know you can hop directly over it without dying. Unless I happen to go sideways enough around it. It might have a small proximity. I don't think this will push us over the limit for retirement. We will be very close. Correct. Okay. So we should just need 100 more, which would mean a lost and found is enough. But trying to turn it in at this time of day when all the businesses are closed and you don't always get to find the person. Pain in the ass. Which makes arrests useful. Because you always turn them in here. I guess anything could work. Interceptor, I think, is another one I want. And another business concern. Fuck it. Make use of our skills. Lots of these today. They just take a little extra work. She bought a street grill. Okay. Wait, where is the sink duckery? Before I turn left, turn right. Sitting with a coffee at 2 a.m. This must be the diner grill, which is open non-stop. Inventory, capacity, install. Don't have the other upgrades. Okay. I have diamond. Lots of inventory, though. I still have the bandage in case we get shot, but it seems like we stopped getting shot after I picked up the bandage. Briefcase. Unknown citizen, 30 years old, green eyes, QA tech. Yeah, we're not doing this. The only thing we have to go off is QA tech, but that could be anywhere, and Sophronia isn't a good... So, no, we're not getting that. New job. I have a camera. I have not used it at all yet. City Hall lobby. I can look back at this VOD after and count the exact number of jobs, but I think it would be equivalent to, on the bingo, 3 of them, the major case, and 3 additional, so 6 plus the major. I could be wrong about that. I had the briefcase open. Muscular, blue eyes, weapons dealer. Okay. That is something to go off of. Weapons dealer is very limited in what it's... And assuming it's staffed, I have the password right there of Orchid. Literally the first room I check. You don't keep an employee board, do you? There's nice displays of stuff. Cabinet probably has something useful. Alright, we are okay, we are looking for this person. I didn't even have to go through the rest of them. Which means I just need a phone book to figure out where they live. Fair. Why I don't open the map and find a phone booth? I don't know. U. JU. Of course there's 2 JUs. Okay, it's probably the Curry Grove because that's where we're turning it in. It's unlikely, extremely unlikely somehow, to get 2 people with the same name. First initial and last name. But I know that this is where we are turning in the job, so there's a very good chance this person asked us to take a picture of their neighbor. It's a recurring thing in this game. And I have ballistic armor now, so there's a low chance that we actually get hurt. They are not home because the lasers are active, which makes this annoying to actually find them. That could have caught me. Does the front staff recognize this resident? Chapman Building, making ice cream. How dare they? Who's that guy coming up at me with his fists out? Alright, search for chap. Building man. We are looking for long white hair. No snail. That's closed. People just have their cuffs up for no reason. Good terrace. Okay, maybe they are the other one then. Yeah, they're on their way up. Okay. I just need a photo of them, not cuff, just a photo. Worth a try. Yeah, you're in that building right now. We know they live on 14, so I'm just gonna run up the stairs till I see them. Call the elevator when I do. Hey, you're the person I did things to earlier. 12th floor. They've almost made it home then. Okay. Or they did, because it was as you left. Ari says, wow. She is way off in the distance, though. You know what? We earned it. Here's them ragdolling. Our elevator gets here just in time. This should be it, so we can turn it in and retire. In under 2 hours. So when we're not trying to focus on other objectives, it is possible to hit one of the longest goals in this category. I will need to count the number of objectives, but having the blank retirement objective as the longest seems to be on par with also having 3 unlisted side jobs. The unlisted part could make it slower because you need to specifically do ones that aren't on the board. But because we have split up the quicker ones, there's always a chance of something good. Photography, demo, arrest, humiliation. So you always have 2 of the quick job choices. We just happen to do multiple thefts. Because why not? So a lot of good science happened today. Wait. Lamau. The person was looking for a picture of the same name. A person with the same name. J.U. wanted a picture of J.U. Not quite a doppelganger, but a namelganger? That's not a word. Name friend. Fiend. Thief. Name thief. Retirement. Get form. Not what I wanted. I like your hair. I need to nominate you. What's your name? Yuan. Additional comments? She is the one who totally knocked out this person. Don't worry about it. Rude. Nice hair. Really? Why is this invalid info? Your name is Slaughter. Lasagna Slaughter. Okay. Oh, Lashana, not lasagna. My bad.
What are you doing, kitty?
I'm sitting on the blankie. It's not over there.